Hello, everyone. This is Z with Small Scale Development, and coming back to the project on South Washington, the townhouses. So last video, we had a long talk with architect Flintlock, Alec Wendland from Flintlock, and we discussed, she gave the preliminary plans, and then we had a chance to talk a little bit about what changes that I want to make. And so I'm going to show you what those were and then a few modifications that I'd like to see. So we asked for we wanted a third story right here. So you can see the dormers coming off to the side on both of these. And they're both going to be facing the north. This is the south, so we can get some sun exposure and hopefully put some solar panels up there. This is the walkway in between. I guess I'm not sure if we had the designs or not, the front designs. So this is going to be walkway here, and let's see here. So these are the floor plans. I think the floor plans are pretty similar to what we had. I don't remember any particular changes, but what we did do is we wanted to add a third story. So the two units on the end, they are going to each, they're going to keep the bedroom here, but we're on the bedroom here. What we're going to do is we're going to have actually a doorway up to the third floor right here. And this is still going to be a bedroom, but what we're going to do up on the third floor is have sort of a bonus area that could be an office of some sort. And then the two middle units, which will have a larger third floor, they are just going to have a bedroom, and then they'll have a flex space here that walks up, and upstairs, the third floor will actually be the bedroom. So, so on the exterior ones where they just have, it's smaller because they have a hipped roof, which kind of comes in like this, and then they have a dormer here. So they have less space, and they don't have the dormer here. And so there's not as much room for a bathroom. It's a little bit smaller. And whereas the ones in the middle have more room, so we can fit in a more of a bedroom, have a bathroom upstairs, and have more room. And then similar on the front unit, we have a dormer up here, and we'll just use it as a bonus room for the bedroom. So coming back here, this is going to be the main room, but then upstairs in the attic, they'll have it could be a workout room or office or both or whatever. And then the one that's right here, we want them all to be 2-bedroom. But we want this will give us a nice flex space that we can have. And then this will have a nice bathroom, a nice walk-in closet up here, and bedroom. And so that is here. And now here is, you can see the roof line. So again, this is going to be, if you can tell, these are going to be dormers. And this is going to be a dormer right here, dormer right here. And so you have kind of the ridge line here. So this is all going to be lower. Whereas on this side, it's actually, you have a higher point. So those are the major changes. And I am going to show you now what I've gone through looking at, let's see if I can bring this up, what the changes that I have, just some of the final changes. So just so you can kind of look and see. So right now we have doors right here to the bathroom, and that works really well, for if you're right in the kitchen or coming in, it would be the backyard. It works well here. But if you're in the living room, you're over here in the kitchen, that door to me, it's less functional. So I think originally we had the door swing in. We actually built a similar model to this, and someone had trouble getting into the toilet. So we ended up to replace it and move it going this way. And so I think that having it swing out this way gives more functionality. Not a big deal, but just, something small. Additionally, she's got we've got we've got operating windows here. And I think that, you know, that's not as important to do. It's in the bathroom. We're just trying to look at ways to save some cost. And so here is another thing we looked at. So it's a different format for the bedroom with the closet. I'm not sure why they're different here. But I think that if we move it this way, I'm not sure. We have to talk with the building code, or maybe the architect knows this, but this one, we probably will have to have a tempered window. Those are more expensive. And sometimes we've put in windows and they've come back and said, no, those need to be tempered and we need to replace them. So that can be a costly expense if not caught on the front end. And so it may be that we won't have to put in a tempered window if we put this here. I'm not totally certain, but basically it's kind of a deals with, you know, the window shattering it just a little bit more solid and just won't crack as easily. And one other thing that I noticed here is that the outside ones where this is actually the bedroom, it's a little bit bigger, that you have a bigger sink here, bigger vanity, and there's linen space for linens right here. Whereas this one, where it's a flex space and the main bathroom's upstairs, this one's a little smaller, but I think it would still be nice to have some sort of linen closet here. Someone may be down here and there's not much in the way of cabinetry. And so I feel like we have a little bit more space here. Again, I'll talk with the architect about this and see if that's, see her thoughts, but that's just, you know, it's pretty minor, but if we can catch it now on the front end, it might make it a little bit better. And let's see. I think the only other thing I've thought about is the dormers. So I was thinking that we might want to do a shed roof. So instead of having a hip or gabled roof here, maybe make it a shed. It's a little bit less expensive from what I've seen to do it that way. And also, I think just you have less valleys in here. I like to have as much of the roof shedding off as possible with as minimal valleys for any sort of leaking potential. It's probably, you know, pretty minor, but if things ever get clogged, just I've had a house where we had water things get clogged, and then we had a leak and molding and whatnot. So I just think about that a lot. And also I think there's we may be able to save some expense if it's a shed roof. I don't know that for certain, but I think that's the case. Also, I was looking at maybe we can have 2 windows instead of 3. They may be a little more standard and may cost a little bit less doing it that way. So nothing huge, but just something to think about. And again, shed dormers, since they're on the side, these look really nice, but since they're on the side, I'm thinking that you won't see them as much and it won't be as noticeable. So that is about all I have for this. So again, thanks. And this is Z Niederman signing out with Small Scale Development, where I'm gonna let you watch our project go through step by step so you can learn to do it yourself.